Oh, shit. Hello. Is it Tip Jeff 38? Hi, how are you? I don't think I've seen you before. Are you new? And all is well. How are you? And you are the first person in. Oh, you've been watching a while. You just never said anything? Hi, Recessionista. Hi, D Love. Y'all miss me? Thank you. Can I just say tip? Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, okay, great. I miss you guys too. Hey, Tashana. I don't know why I always yell when I get on here. It's been a long day. How's everybody else day been? Hi, new grad. What is this? You look better. Look over. Okay. Thank you about the glasses. All is well. I've been up since 4 o'clock. Well, actually 3:30 this morning. I worked and then I had a doctor's appointment. And then I picked up my grandbaby. Then I came back and worked the hours that I missed. And I was like, let me get on here before I go to sleep and say hello to everyone. No, you know what? Let me see where, if this thing loaded up. Let's see. One, two. I've been trying to load one since last night. I don't know what the problem is. Hold on, y'all. Uh, Parker is asleep. Okay, so let's see. Literally, I cannot believe this thing is still. Can y'all even see it? Uh, uh, it is still trying to load. It's talking about 3 more hours. Oh my gosh. I want to delete it and start it again, but I don't know how long it'll take. And that's chapters 11 through 15. There's only 19 chapters. So, I think it's my phone. I need a new phone. And I'm trying to be cheap. Well, now, there's been some controversy here of late about whether or not it was her writing. But um, I love craft. Okay, so I've looked. Some other vloggers are saying that they don't believe that the book was written by her. But for those who have been listening, you heard it right. Does that sound like somebody else could have wrote that? I think they're putting that information out there because there are people in the book who don't want anybody to know what she's saying. Like Al Be Sure has come out and said that the book was fake because it has him, sleeping with Diddy. So I don't know. Personally, because it wasn't necessarily a book, she was writing this in her diary, sort of like a memoir. And so she hadn't put it all together in a book. So what they had was all of her writings that she gave them. And then one of her friends gave it to a third party, which is the guy who put it out. So that's why the chapters are so short, and it just sounds like she just sat down at the end of the day and wrote stuff out. I think it's her. I think that people just don't want the book to be out with everything that's going on. And he said when he put the book out, he had no idea that Mr. Combs was going to be getting arrested right after that. He said he felt like the spirit of her wanting him to do this. And he's a well-known author. Like I said in one of the videos, that he does a lot of true crime. He has a great reputation. I don't think he would mess all that up just to put out a book that's not for real. Thank you. None of those people want their stuff to come out in the open. And then I found out a whole lot of other stuff. Yeah. You know, part of the problem is people don't really know what P. Diddy was into. He was into a lot of stuff. And I think that it's going to be a lot of shaking, because my sister sent me a list of all these people who were leaving their jobs. I mean, CEOs of companies, uh, ministers, councilmen, mayors, all these people. I was trying to figure out, why would they leave their jobs if he was just sleeping with, random and people from Hollywood and other artists. Well, come to find out, the reason why he was putting up his house and stuff, he doesn't really own what people think he owns. When he got Bad Boys, um, what's the old guy? Clive Davis was the person that gave him the funding or helped him get Bad Boys. So Clive owns part of Bad Boys. What part of that was, he had to sleep with a couple of people and all that. But he started doing these parties not for the people in Hollywood. He started doing parties for people that were like high lawyers, politicians. He was kind of doing like the Epstein guy. He had some bigwigs, but people didn't know, because everyday people were not invited to these parties. And so Clive had him doing the parties, because Clive was the one that showed him that if you give people what they want as far as their little kinky stuff, he would tape it. He would have him tape it so that they could blackmail them later for stuff like having a bill pass, or let's say a guy that's over one of the pharmaceutical companies. You don't put this pill out that's going to help people, because we got people over here who want to make money off of what they got out there. It's a whole lot behind all this. So that's where he learned how to do all the blackmail stuff. He then started having his own parties, but his people were on a lower level. So the problem now is, I believe Diddy kept copies of those original parties he did. And there's a lot of people who are in high places knows. So some of these people have started stepping down, like the CEO of Nike. All of a sudden, he just stepped down. I don't think it really isn't a timeline. When you write in your, like, I keep not a diary, but I keep a journal. So I might write in it today. I might not write in it for a month. That's why the book is the way it is, because she hadn't put it together as a book. It was just her writing down her thoughts and what she wanted to put on paper, and she was going to make a book later. So that's why it seems kind of haphazard, where you don't even really know what the timeline is. Sometimes she's just writing, then she's writing something else. But yeah, Diddy knows a lot about a lot of people. You see that there are certain people like Jay Z. Um, what's the Hart guy? A little short guy, Kevin Hart. There's somebody else. They have erased their Instagram. Kevin Hart has sold 4 of his restaurants. It's like people are putting themselves in place just in case stuff come out. Matter of fact, they're saying, and this is alleged, that Kevin Hart's wife is saying she wants a divorce because Homeland Security let her see some of the tapes they had on her husband. So I guess she stayed when he was messing around with a woman, but to see him messing around with a man, I guess that's a little bit different. All I know is the trees are shaking and some folks is going to fall out. That's what I know. And I ain't mad about it. You know, at some point, you got to pay the piper. Oh my gosh, Pamela. What happened? You were on the ventilator? Hi, Cherokee. Well, we are so happy that you're out. 3 weeks, 2 days, and 7 in ICU. Oh my goodness. But yes, we praise God that you are out and you are doing well. That's right, new grad. Oh, pneumonia. I had walking pneumonia one time. All right, did I say hi, Cherokee? Yep, the rats are jumping. Somebody has come to his rescue. Not one person has stayed in, like a couple of people, like people that are very insignificant, like Umar, what's his name? Umar, whatever guy. Of course, Charlemagne, people like that. They don't mean nothing. We are definitely happy that you are doing okay and you're back with us, Pamela. So, have the ones who have been listening, have you enjoyed the reading? It's a lot packed in 60 some, just 60 pages. Well, that's a blessing, Cherokee. I haven't either. That's a blessing. I kind of was enjoying reading a book there. I was like, maybe I should have went into reading books. Thank you. I was trying to see if there's something else that I could possibly read, but he doesn't care about you reading it. A lot of authors don't want you doing that. See, there was something I wanted to say to you guys. What was it? Oh, where are we at? Let's see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Hmm. So, oh, do you? I do too, depending on um, who's doing the reading. But I do like that. I do have to rewind a lot because you know how you can be listening to something and then your mind just goes off into something else. Have any of you been thinking about buying a home? Or would you be interested in learning the ins and out about financing a home? like about how your credit score affects the loan you get, what type of loan you can have, all of that kind of stuff before you buy a house or a condo or whatever. Only one person? Okay, y'all being a little slow in the chat tonight. Okay, so I wanted to know if anybody wanted to learn that because I'm in the process of a new place, and the guy that's helping me with my financing, because I have to show them, my bank statements and stuff. He's seen on there the Google check, and I told him, that I had a small YouTube page, and that little check was from advertisements. So he wants to come and be on my channel. I don't really want him to be in the chat or anything. He can be subscribed, but anyway, he wants to start a YouTube channel, and I told him that people would be interested in learning about the credit score, how it's a different credit score for when you're buying a home or property compared to you just getting a car loan or something like that. How what they look at, how they add it all up to let you know what kind of loan you're able to get and what your interest rate would be. Because he's taught me a lot about, this is the first time, and I've bought properties for some years, but this is the first time I've had somebody just break it all down for me. So I told him I thought people would be interested in that if he wanted to start his channel, and I would tell you guys about it whenever he started. Oh, that's okay, new grad, Tashana. So, I just thought I'd throw it out here tonight and see how many people might be interested in something like that. Still I rise. You're my 10th person tonight. Have you been the 10th person before? Seem like you have. You haven't? Okay. So, still I rise because the person from last week told me to put it back in the pot. I decided that I would double up this week. So you get $20 versus 10. So if you would just, do you have Cash App? Okay, so if you would send me your Cash App to the email, and then when I get off the live, I will send you your money. So, yay! You are the winner tonight. I guess I'll call it twice Wednesday since I didn't do Tuesday. But I have been getting up at 3:30 and 4 o'clock to work. So by 7 or 8, I am just tired. I'm old. This video is making me really mad. You're welcome. You're welcome. So let's see what else is on the forefront. Trying to think, what have I been watching? I watch a lot of true crime, so um, I've been keeping up on the trial with the lady in Florida who put her fiance in the suitcase and killed him because she didn't let him out. Charlie Strawberry and her convict husband done got a divorce today, so she's no longer his wife. What else have I been looking at? Oh, politics. I've been watching a lot of stuff dealing with politics. And, everything is flooded with the Diddy thing. So, oh my God. Sorry, y'all. So, yeah. But today I did oldies but goodies. I listened to a lot of music. But I like music from all genres. Like, there's a new song out with, what the heck is his name? With Jesse Reyes and Lil Wayne. I like her, and I like him when he does songs with other people. So it's a pretty good song called Riding, but I like some of everything. So people are shocked. I listen to everything. So yeah. We're going to have two moons for about 62 days. When does that start? Is it out there tonight? She's a bit on the raw side. I like her. I like singers who have a very distinct voice that's not like everybody else. And she's a person, she's a young, but she's kind of raw. Her songs are like the things you would want to say to people, like when you have a breakup and things like that. So she's a bit on the alternative side. But I liked her because she reminded me of all this stuff going on with P. Diddy, but I liked her way before that. Because she did a song called Gatekeeper, and it was about how when she first wanted to go into the music business, they wanted her to sleep her way into being able for them to produce her music. And she said no. She did her stuff on YouTube and did it independently. And she just blew up. So, you don't have to sell your soul to become an artist. Okay, so that would be Sunday. Oh, I love Macy Gray. My sister don't like her voice. I love Macy Gray. I love the guy called Jelly Roll. Teddy Swim has just blown up. He was on YouTube for the longest, and now he has just blown up. Get down, Parker. Come here. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of. I just heard about a girl called I want to say Brittany Murph. No, Jessie Murph. Her voice is really distinct. She's singing a song with Jelly Roll. So it's supposed to be from 9:29 to 11:25. We're going to have two moons. Hmm. My sister didn't mention that because she's very much into taking pictures of full moons and stuff like that. But we got this. Yeah, you know who Jelly Roll is, Cherokee? I love his voice, and his life itself. They do a movie about him. I mean, drug dealer, prison, and then he gets out and he's singing and he gets a record contract. I mean, his life is just crazy. Oh, I didn't know that. But he has a very interesting background. I don't know what Tulsa King is. Is that something out of Ohio? Thank you, Cherokee. I don't have no mods in here tonight, huh? I think it was his song Pray for Me or Pray something like that was the first song I heard by him. And I really liked him. Um, there's a guy that I found, and sometimes I'm late on knowing who these people are, but the guy Dax, Dax, I like his rap, but he brings in all these other people. He sings and he brings in all these other people that's on TikTok, YouTube, and he puts them in. He does a collaboration with them on his songs. He is really, really good. NDRE is not really making that much music anymore. Oh, okay. But yeah, there's a lot of wonderful singers on TikTok. I'm always amazed. I like Erica Badu old stuff. I don't know if she's even singing really anymore. She's an odd one. She's sort of like the Kardashians. When men get with her, they just don't come back the same. I love Janis Joplin, but I used to like the Carpenters too. So you know, I love oldies but goodies. I like the Planners. I hadn't listened to them in a while. It is. There's a lot. I was telling my son today, when you listen to music, it can change the whole atmosphere of your day. I like Stevie Nicks, but I like Blondie. I like, oh, what's my girl that sing Total Eclipse of the Heart? What was her name? Total Eclipse of the Heart. That was my song. Who song Total Eclipse of the Heart? Let me see. Yeah, that was a good group too. Bonnie Tyler. I used to love Total Eclipse of the Heart. That was my song when I was over during wartime. I used to walk to that song to get rid of stress. It's Tyler. Close enough though, Tashana. Oh, Cyndi Lauper. I went to see her in concert like 3 times. Great concert back in the day. Girls just want to have fun. I used to dress up like during that 80s era, like Aretha Franklin. Sade is good, always. I listen to her a lot. I hated that she stopped singing. She has an awesome voice. Well, Recessionista, I did dress like Cyndi Lauper. Yeah, I did go through my Cyndi Lauper phase. But everybody was doing it back in the 80s. We dressed really crazy back then. I've never heard of Christy Mitchell. Christy Michelle. What's the song by her? I wasn't that big of a Grace Jones fan. I mean, she was okay in movies and stuff. I didn't really like her music. Blame It on Me? I don't think I've ever heard that. Hmm. And what was my people? Um, oh my gosh. Who's the guy? Billy Ocean, Billy Idol. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of trying to think of my rock and roll side. Hotel California. Freebird. Oh my God, I love Freebird. That was my get drunk song. Oh yes, Lovecraft. I loved every woman he was with. Sting. A whole lot of Bruce Springsteen. There was a couple of songs. Oh my God, Still I Rise. Sinead O'Connor. When she came on the scene, she was like Tracy Chapman for me. Oh, I still listen to both of them. I think I bought everything Tracy Chapman came out with. I was one of the first people where I was at that bought her album Fast Cars. Like David Bowie. I like the Bee Gees. You mean Lenny Kravitz? Cherokee? You got Kenny Kravitz, Pet Shop Boys, Duran Duran. There was another one out of Australia. What was that group? Oh, Hall and Oates, Sarah Smile, all time favorite. But I like Simon and Garfunkel. Did you, Martina? Hey, I seen your email about was I coming on last night. I didn't see it till today, but um, actually I worked and then I went to bed early because I had to get up at 4 this morning. Peter Gabriel, yes. Simply Red, one of my groups. Levert. Oh my gosh, let me see. I was just listening to the stylistics. But I like who is WCWC? Yes, Sledgehammer. Living Life with Ming Lee. Hi. Phil Collins. I went out with a guy that looked just like Phil Collins. He was from England and he was a DJ. He looked just like Phil Collins. Oh, only Chris today. Where's Sandy working? Oh, Barry White on a rainy day. Barry White and some rain. Get you. What you talking about before you turn off the lights with Teddy Pendergrass and Luther Vandross? Everything is good, Chris. How are you guys? I like Noah Cyrus. I'm not a big Miley Cyrus fan, but I do like her sister. I just listened to that. What You Won't Do for Love by what's the guy name? I can't think of his name. I was listening to Donna Summers. Not a big Gloria Estefan fan. I listen. A couple of her songs are good. That I like, but I'm trying to think who I was listening to. Commodores, Earth, Wind and Fire. Oh, okay. Didn't listen to a lot of Dr. Dre. Funny thing is, love LTD. What was the lead singer that left LTD and went on his own? He had a deep voice. I can't think of his name. Oh, Prince is a given. Superwoman, by, was it Michelle White or somebody White? Got to throw Madonna in there during the same time the Superwoman came out. Oh, Toto. That's the group I was thinking of. Toto, Jeffrey Osborne. Yeah. Deshauna, we should do a musical trivia. You probably get them all. Like Michelle Pepsi Riley, like Denise Williams, Black Butterfly, one of my all time favorite songs. I was more of a Prince person. Now, I did like some of Michael Jackson's songs, like Man in the Mirror, certain ones. I really wasn't a big fan of, what's the one that everybody do on Halloween? What's that one? I wasn't a real big fan of that one. Martin, why do you keep putting the same thing in there? Minnie Riperton. Oh my gosh. I hated that she left us so soon. She has such an awesome voice. Mars Day, yep. Chaka Khan. Chaka done lost a lot of weight. She been on Ozempic. If you see Chaka now, she look like she about a size 7'8". Ohio players. My parents love the Manhattans. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. And did they sing? No, they didn't sing Me and Mrs. Jones. I think that was Billy Preston. We're really not talking about anything, Chris. We was just talking about old music or music that we listen to. What kind of music do you listen to? Who's your cousin on your father's side? Otis Redding? I like some of Little Richard. Love Roger and Zap. Oh my gosh. When he came out with that synthesizer, Dramatics, that was like my parents' type of music. But I did like, what's the one? Sam Cooke. Love me some Sam Cooke. Okay, you listen to drum and bass, but are there any groups that you listen to? Now, you ain't went to a concert till you went to a concert with the Funkadelics and Bootsy Collins. Bootsy is my, oh my gosh, what's the telephone bill? And I'd rather be with you. Tony Braxton, I like Tony Braxton, Anita Baker better. Oh, okay. Is it sort of like I'm trying to think, is it sort of like house music, party music, fast paced music, Chris? Remember when wasn't it George Clinton, they came out with the song Dog Catcher, and I went to the concert, And you could buy panties that had dog catcher on the butt. I don't know what happened to my dog catcher panties. You never know, Chris. You never know. You might introduce us to something new. But yeah, we don't really have a topic tonight. I was just coming on to say hi because I haven't been on here. I like some of Jimi Hendrix, um, some of the Doors. I like Pink Floyd, Off the Wall. Isn't it Off the Wall? Something Wall. Bob Marley is always a given. Nobody said the Isley Brothers. How we forget them? That's good to have, Lovecraft. I'm sure at some point, if you wanted to sell that, you could probably get a lot of. Yep, Pink Floyd, The Wall. Did you see the movie? Al Green. Um, what's it? Who else was during Al Green? What's the one that? How we forget him? The one that the father killed. Um, Marvin Gaye. I remember when Let's Get It On came out. How old is everyone? I'm probably the me. I think me and Martin are the oldest. I'm 62. Chris wants to know how old we all are. So if you want to, you can put your age in the chat. Tashana's 46. Chris is 43. Recessionista's 44. Oh, y'all are all in your 40s. Y'all about 20 years younger than me. What y'all over here listening to this old woman for? Everybody's in their 40s. I would think that y'all would not even be listening to me. 33? Oh, you such a baby. Pamela's 58. Cherokee will be 56. You got a birthday coming up. You know, you Libras. Yes, another brick in the wall. Hey, Arabs. New grad is 65. I guess I'm not the oldest. But I think Martin is the oldest. Oh, Apollonia. Mm, she's okay. Libras are the best. Okay. Uh, it's your season coming up. I'm gonna let y'all have it. It's your season coming up. I'm gonna have to differ with that. I'm gonna have to say Leos are the best out of all the signs, but you know your season is coming, so we'll let the Libras have it. Me and my sister was just talking about Tina Marie, and she was saying she wished they would do a movie on her life. I was like, she messed up when she got with Rick James. That's what messed up her career. 8 days apart, huh? Sagittarius. My son is on the cusp. of Sagittarius and I think it's Scorpio. Oh, I like Frank Sinatra. Yeah, the season is here, 55. But you now 56. How you 55, but now you 56? You just had a birthday? I'm not a big BB King fan. My grandfather used to make us listen to him for hours upon hours. Muddy Waters, I've listened to a little bit. I love that song that they did that was Frank Sinatra's song and they put it in the Joker. Where is Justin and Fab? Or Justine and Fab? What are you talking about, Still Arise? Who are you talking about? Justine and Fab. Like a little bit of Santana. I listen to classical also. I listen to country. I listen to rock. I listen to alternative. I listen to house music. I listen to club music. I mean, if it's something that I hear and I like the beat, yeah. It's funny because I was playing music today and my son got in the car and we like the same music. Love Anthony Hamilton. So Sandy got married to a drum and bass song. I have to I have to bring them up. See what that sound like. There is this group that they sing a cappella. Um, what's their name? Something Tronics. I love Patsy Cline. That's Michael McDowell was the one we was talking about earlier. It's something Tronics, not electronics, something Tronics. They are extremely good, and they don't use any music. It's just their voices. Yeah, music is a thing that you can tell. You can actually go through your life depending on what's out during that time. You know, if I hear a certain song, it'll take me back to whatever I was doing and what was going on during that time in my life, which is, a pretty good thing. It does. You know what? If you're having a bad day, put on some music. It will lift your spirit. And it could be that you're just a person that likes the beat of the music versus the words. I'm a person that likes the words. So I listen to the words first and then I hear the music. My dad is a big, big music person. So he would have us sit. He always had us doing something. So we would sit and he used to have a reel to reel. I don't know if, thank, no, not the Eurythmics. Does anybody know what a reel to reel is? It's like a big old, like tape recorder, but it's like if you ever seen the reels that they have playing movies, big old tape. But he had a reel to reel, and those things could go like 12 hours. You could play music for about 12 hours. Um, but he would call us in, and then we would have to sit down and try to pick out the different instruments in the song. So, yeah, like Billie Holiday. Yes, make sweet dreams. Sweet dreams are ready. Tonics. That's what I was thinking of. Still I Rise. They are awesome. I just love listening to them, especially during the holidays. But their song Hallelujah, oh my gosh, that song is just you know someone that still has what, new grad? Oh, reel to reel. Those things, if you got a reel to reel, they're probably worth some money now because it's very hard, especially the old ones. They came out with ones that were smaller, the reels were smaller, but my dad had the big old kind. If you can find one of those, yeah. Yeah, I clean the music too, Chris. It makes it go by a lot quicker. Who's Navy? And somebody wants who was XXX in the book. I don't know who it is. Um, Somebody said they thought it was Dr. Dre. I don't see that as being Dr. Dre, but they say that he dibbled and dabbled too. Oh, did they, Martina? That would make sense because they could continuously play music for a long time. Wow. Christmas cards from Annie Lennox. You have an original LP by Billie Holiday? I like Xanadu. And that was that the song or was that the group? No, that was not. No, that was Xanadu was Olivia Newton John. What is the Swedish group? What decade? Well, I'm going to easily say the 70s. I'm going to say the 70s. ABBA. There you go. Love me some ABBA. You say the 90s? Okay, Chris. Still I Rise got the 80s. I'm telling you, the 70s had more music coming out than any of those other decades. And they were all good groups, the majority of them. Strawberry Letter 23. I don't really remember 90s too much. I remember 80s, because that was Madonna and all them. I think that was, yeah, that was 80s. I don't really remember the 90s. Was that more rap in the 90s? Yeah, that was a disco time. The 60s. 60s had some good music. Was the 90s more like rap songs? Was that when did Sugar Hill Gang come out? I don't really remember. What was a 90s song? Does anybody remember when the Sugar Hill Gang came out? Okay. Thank you, Chris. At one time, I had friends come over and they were like, "Do you have any rap?" The only rap I had was the Sugar Hill Gang, and this was like in the 90s. This was like, yeah, early 90s. They just cracked up. It was the Sugar Hill Gang, and the one that sung "Don't Push Me, I'm So Close to the Edge, I'm about to lose my head." It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes you wonder how you keep from going under. Who sung that? TLC. Okay. SWB, Escape. Yeah. I think I was still listening to the 70s music in the 90s a lot. Was that Curtis Blow that sung that? That wasn't Curtis Blow. Like a jungle sometimes it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. That was Curtis Blow? Grandmaster Flash? Okay. All right. I like Whitney. So was that Grandmaster Flash that sung that? How come that those names don't seem like that's the people that sung that song? I'm gonna do a music trivia, and we'll see how many people can match the song to the artist. Maybe that's what next Tuesday would be. How many people can match the song to the artist, and then you'll win instead of the 10th person. Now I love me some Madonna. Vogue. Hi, Alice Restaurant. Okay, so it was Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Rapper's Delight. Ooh, what was that? I hate that YouTube won't let us play music. I mean, you can play it, you just won't get nothing off of it. You know, I never listened to Tupac until the very album, and I think he had passed when they put it out. Let me see. Boy, everybody used to rap that. Was the chicken so something and something, something, something? Hi, Alice. I know, Eris. I wonder if I can still rap this. About the chicken so something something. Have to say hello. Let's sing this song. Check it out. I'm the the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor. These reasons I'll tell you why. Rap has changed so much from that. Can you believe how rap went from that to what we get now? Go ahead, Alice. Uh, do you remember that song, D Love? Yeah, rap is not what rap used to be. Dougie Fresh. Oh my God. What was the one about with Dougie Fresh? Let's see. Let's play a little Dougie. I love the song. I think it was Biggie, or who was it sing? I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air like you just don't care. Oh, I'm spelling it wrong. So rap is different from hip hop. What? Explain the difference to me, Lovecraft. Let's see. What is the difference? Yeah, my parents loved Who's That Lady? Oh. They were saying that's the highest. What was it? The highest. What they just say? Oh, the biggest selling single in the UK. Oh, now the movie Car Wash, the soundtrack to that. Now that's a good soundtrack. Alice, you be on it, girl. Well, thank you, Chris. Yeah, it does, Recessionista. I love that movie. I can watch New Jack City over and over again. That's when I was in my phase of liking the guy that played Nino Brown. Yeah, he was kind of a puff daddy. It is, Martina. Okay, Chris. 6 minutes. I'm going to have to play that after I get off. 6 minutes like you press your on. Oh, you know what? How I can't believe I forgot salt and pepper. Uh, okay, so then what was so I guess when Dougie Fresh and all them was out, it was rap, and now it's hip hop. Is that what y'all saying? You have them in the bedroom. I bet you could blow that bedroom up, can't you, Chris? Buying a sound system. When I was in the military, that was the thing, to have the best sound system in the dorm than anybody else. Of course, it was the guys, big old skirts, the subwoofer woofers, and all that stuff. Bose, I think it's Bose always had the best. You could get them a lot cheaper in Germany when I was over there. That song is still a good song. Like fresh you on. I like Biz Markie. He's gone now. Yeah. He used to do the bebop. I'm sick with this. Straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. Think of all your crackers and your licorice. I'm your fat girl. Come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I talk fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. And nothing stop me from getting busy. I'm a freak. I like the girls with the boom. I once got busy in the bathroom. I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze me. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the beat, and I even got my own dance. Humpty Dump. Do the Humpty Dump. Do the Humpty Dump. Do the Humpty Hump. I forgot about that. Remember how you used to learn how to do dances from the songs? That's when they used to have a lot of songs that you learn how to do a dance from. All right, then. I need you to hook my house up, Chris. Hi, read with me. Oh, so you changed your name, little mommy? I remember the dance, the Running Man. Do the hump, the hump. Do the hump, the hump. Do the hump, the hump. That's back when there was a dance that went, there were certain dances that came out. Everybody was trying to learn how to do the dance. I don't think they do that. They don't even dance anymore now. So, oh, okay. So, what's your new channel about? You can put it in the chat so we can go over there and subscribe. And if anybody else has a channel that they're starting or have, put it in the chat so that we can go and support you. What is who sings White Lines Pure as the Driven Snow? I don't remember that. Oh. Wild, wild west. Wild, wild west. And they're kind of cute in this video. Yeah. Wild, wild west. Oh yes, Alex, Atomic Dog. That's when I had the dog catcher panties from the concert. You got 27 pages? Chris. Yeah, everybody that has a channel, put a one in the chat and we'll share your channel so that we can all subscribe to each other. Oh, Melly Mel. Okay. Yeah, Martin, we talked about Parliament. You trying to get 3 channels? Okay. I wasn't a big Vanilla Ice fan or an Enemy fan. They was okay. We'll look around. She be in there washing them dishes, the music. Well, recession, it takes time because I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing with my channel. You can do multiple YouTube channel. I don't know how you do it. I hadn't done it. Arabs, if you're still in the chat, maybe you could tell us. Girl, we do not want her to do the you know how she used to do the shower dance? We do not want to see that anymore. Martin, you used to do the Wild Wild West? Go on, girl. What do you mean the truth about MC Hammer? That he's all caught up in this foolishness with I heard he was caught up in the foolishness with P. Diddy. I like Run DMC. He was a real gangster. MC Hammer? That's kind of funny, thinking that he was a real gangster with the hammer pants on. Yeah, did we say Roger and Zap? Yep. Oh, you know what? I did not know he was on death row. I did not know that. Yeah, we said Prince earlier. Something you never thought you witnessed before. Yes, Lisa, and Cult Jam. Were they the ones that did they do a bathroom song? Who's song? Meeting in the ladies' room. I do know Lisa, and Cult Jam song. What is that song that I love? It's a slow song. Oh. Love Force MD with they Jerry curls. Uh-oh. Old school shit, New York. Let's go. You know what? You'll beat this. Lordy Dotty. Lordy Dotty. Lordy Dotty. Dotty. You know what? You'll beat this. Lordy Dotty. We like the party. We don't cause. We don't bother nobody where. Just a brother so on the mic. And when we rock
Like we rock the mic for all the dogs, keeping you all in hell. Just to see you smile and enjoy yourself, cause it's cool when you're close and cozy conditioning.
Well, I got a lot of songs I'm gonna want to listen to tomorrow. All cried out, love that. Oh, my sister hates that. My sister has an awesome voice. I can't sing, but I will sing all cried out as if I had a wonderful voice. Meeting in the ladies' room. Lottie Dottie, we like to party. Really? Wow. They should do a documentary on his life. I did not know all that about him. Love Lisa Lisa and Cult Jam. Love is a House. Who sung that? Uh, that was like during the Boys to Men era, and um, what was the blonde haired guy? He sung a song for Eddie Murphy movie. I cannot think of the name now. We said Luther, of course. We've got to make sure Luther's in there. I used to love when they would play his slow songs because they were long and you could slow dance for a long time. Lenny Williams, Cause I Love You. Mm-hmm.
Steps up, step to sleep. Sally in the place called Delta. Punch her in the belly, had to step on her. Slam the child on the heart. What's wrong? Kids, what's wrong? What? I said, what is going on?
Who did Flavor Flav sing or rap with? Yeah, we did Barry White earlier. Donny Hathaway and what's her name? Blue Lights in the Basement. Uh, Roberta Flack. Oh, well, they should. Well, you know what, Lovecraft? Let me tell you something. Barry is some good when it's raining and you with your whoever. Barry is some good background music, like Public Enemy. I like Bruno Mars. Public Enemy, Flavor Flav. Mm-mm. He was not attractive. And he still wear that big old clock around his neck at his age. Really? What did he do for female Olympians? You just got the whole history behind people, Chris. Maybe we should let you give us a music history lesson. Oh, how do we forget Natalie Cole and her daddy, Nat King Cole? He was handsome and he could sing. Girl, Barry White done got me in trouble plenty of times. Plenty of times. Yeah, we said Morris Day in the time 7779311. What is it that you want me to look up? Uh, Flavor Flav in Female Olympics. Did not know that. Flavor Flav supported several female Olympic athletes, including the U.S. women's water polo team and disc thrower Veronica Fraley. Wow. And here I just thought he was just this funny man with a big clock around his neck. Barry probably was a gangster. He looked like he could be a gangster. Fishnet, pantyhose. They don't give Morris Day a lot of credit, but they had it going on back in the day. He still look good now, though. Morris Day and the time. I bet he did make a lot of babies, Martin. Yes, he did. Good thing I don't make babies no more. The shop is closed for baby making. Ooh, I'm way behind in the chat. I let me put it in the chat. I put in the chat. It's a online. How much have I missed? They're called Zenny. I've gotten all the glasses you see me wear. That's where I've gotten them from. I still have not gotten these ones that they're supposed to be having me sponsoring me. I don't know where they at. They're so shiny. I don't know where they at. We'll see. Hopefully they come in. But yeah, they're really good. If you have your prescription, you just put your prescription in once, and whenever you want to do glasses, you can just, put them out there, pick the frame and stuff. I haven't spent more than about, I think the most I might have spent was $70. And I think that's when I got the ones that's supposed to darken up when you go outside. How long do they take, Tashana? Because those are the people that's supposed to be sponsoring me and want me to do, a haul or whatever, commercial about their glasses. I still haven't gotten them yet. You can speed up the sound, but I think it's through StreamYard. And I don't know why my StreamYard, last time I tried it, you couldn't hear me. Ooh, this man got on a pink suit. They wore some wild clothes. 2 to 3 weeks? Okay. Oh, Martina. Yes, Casey and the Sunshine Band. And play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, play. You know, I'm looking at Morris Day hair now. I wonder if that was a wig. It don't look real. 9311 777 9311. Bee Gees. All time favorite. All time favorite. All of them were cute and they could sing. Yes, they were. Oh, I didn't have any coupons. Oh, I love Joe Crocker. Is it Cocker or Crocker? KC was kind of cute too. Is Cocker? Why am I thinking Crocker? And I like Dolly Parton. Oh, my mother was a big Dolly Parton fan. Two doors down, they're laughing and singing, having a party. Two doors down, there's not a weather way around. Here I am. Betty Crocker. Okay. Give yourself a chance. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. I like Helen Reddy too. Me and my sisters know all her songs. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Mm-hmm. Yes, flow on. My name is Larry. And I'm like to blah, 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 blah. Oh, I know who y'all forgot. What is his name? What is his name? There's a group called Sun. I don't know if anybody remember them. Oh, Drop the Bomb on Me by the Gap Band. Now, they had a lot of good songs. Early in the morning. Uh, that was a New Year's Eve to remember. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. Staying Alive is still a good movie to watch, and the soundtrack. Back then, you had to dance, sing, play an instrument. You had to do a lot. I love Cameo, Alligator Woman. Yeah, I don't care. Remember when he came out with the red, it was like a jock strap, but it was plastic? I think we did Superwoman. What was her name? Uh, 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 uh. Love Cool and the Gang. Do y'all remember when Shaka Khan, before she became Shaka Khan, she sung with a group called Rufus? Oh, we forgot about the SOS band. Oh, that song was so good. Take your time, do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight, baby. You can do it. Take your time, do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight, baby. You can do it. Take your time, do it right. Yeah. And those songs were long. Yeah, Cheryl Pepsi Riley. I was just, you know what? That was this group is on Soul Train. We used to watch that every Saturday so we could learn the latest dances. Though they really wasn't doing the latest dancing where I was from. They was doing all this Soul Train line. Really? Wow. Karen White. That's what it is, D Love. Burn Rubber on Me. Oh, this was my song by Casey and the Sunshine Band that I really love. Yes, I love Shaka Khan when she was with Rufus. Tell Me Something Good. And then when she became Shaka Khan, I liked her still. Oh, I love this song. Hey, I love you so. I want you to know that I promise your love the minute you walk out that door. Please don't go. Don't go. Go away. Hey, hey, hey. I miss your love. I'm down on my knees, begging. Mm-hmm. Lakeside. Lakeside's another one. I want to hold your hand. Who has Chaka has her own channel? Yeah, we did Tina Marie earlier. Her and Rick James. That was so funny. I had no idea when he sung the song about Mary Jane that it was about marijuana. I did not know. See, Alice, I said I wanted to just get on TikTok and do this because we would have an all night party night on a Friday. We'd be singing and dancing, and for those who drank, drank, and for those who smoke, smoke, and for those who don't, get you some coffee, some tea, some water. Oh, we already spoke about Tracy Chapman. That is my girl. I love Tracy Chapman. Fast Cars. All I liked all her albums though, except for like the last one. I wasn't really. No mess, okay? You sound like somebody that came in to check one night, Chris. They was tripping, talking about did I do meth? Did anybody do meth? No. Are you working tomorrow, Martha? It's Thursday. I thought you only worked on the weekend. Chris in the corner. Chris stay in the corner. Every live, Chris is in the corner because he did good so far all night. He did good, and he just said, "I can't. I just can't." Yeah, you're going over to the doghouse, Chris, because that is your home. That it has the name Chris over the doghouse. Yes, I love Tracy Chapman. And there is a guy that redid her song Fast Cars. I cannot think of his name, but it's not bad. Um, it's not bad. Ain't Tracy, but you know. Oh, Luke Combs, that's his name. Good night, Martina. And I remember when she first came out, I was in Germany and I bought the album. I had came home on vacation and I bought the album when I was in Florida visiting my boyfriend. And nobody understood that album. They were just like, "Who is this person? Why do you like her? She doesn't sound good." You got a fast car. I wanna take you anywhere. Maybe here. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place instead of starting from here. We got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll think something. Me myself, I got nothing to prove. It was just her voice. She was totally different from everybody that was out there. I like folk music, stuff like that. Heck, I like the Celtic music. It was this group that used to go around singing Celtic music. Some women, I forget their name. That was the theme song of your childhood? Wow. Oh, yes, Terence Trent D'Arby. I heard him when I was in England, and then he made it to the United States. And what was them two guys that they Millie Vanilli? I think that's how you say it. That when they wasn't really singing. Yeah, I think she is authentic. Millie Vanilli. That ended up being a sad story. Chris Bender. What does he sing? You never understood why Millie Vanilli was such a big blow up? They wasn't singing their songs. I actually lived over there. I was in the military. I lived over there for 4 years. It was a big deal because somebody else was singing their songs. It wasn't them. They just had the face of the group. You mean the voice thing about Tracy Chapman or Millie Vanilli? Yeah, but the difference is when people lip sing nowadays, they're lip singing their voice, their songs. They were just lip singing and somebody else was singing in the background. It wasn't them at all. I forgot about CNC Music Factory. There are so many groups. I love when somebody I can think of a group that I hadn't heard in a long time. What was their song? Oh, Clarence Carter. You gonna say Clarence Carter, then you gonna leave, huh, Pamela? I didn't know who Clarence Carter was till I was living in Louisiana, and they love Clarence Carter down there. Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. No, Chris, it was somebody else singing. Someone else was singing the song all together. That's like a workout. Yeah, yeah. Everybody dance now. Ooh, that time me out, and I'm dancing in the chair. You've been stroking, Tashana. Thank you for sharing. Some of us ain't been stroking, but thank you for sharing. I'm trying to get me some stroking. I'm working on it. Everybody dance now. Mm, mm, mm. And they is working it out in that video. Thank you, Parker. What do you want? Yes. Would you like to say hi to the people? Would you like to say hi to Tashana? Or are you just gonna come in here and act crazy? Yeah, stroke it to the. I had never heard of that song. They looked at me crazy when I said I didn't know who Clarence Carter was. I'm like, I had never heard of Clarence Carter. I want to know how does it hang? Straight up, wait up, hold up, this mother, like Chris said, different sexy mother, I'm like real wild, B-boy stop. They just didn't give the women their credit back in that day. Oh, the cleanup woman. MC Light, remember her first song? Actually, MC Light sung a song with Sinead O'Connor named Put Your Hands on Me. That's when the first time I seen her. Didn't realize it was Sinead O'Connor till she came out later on. Yeah, Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper, Little Kim, and all. They just didn't give the women their props. There was a lot of good women out. Oh, I used to. What a man! What a man! What a mighty good man! What a mighty good man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. See, I've been up all night. You know I gotta work in the morning. Who was the other lady? Betty Wright came out when I was in 11th grade. No, 10th grade. Um, was it Tonight is the Night? Yeah, her first time. Because I remember this guy took me to the park at lunch and he thought it was going to be my first time, but I was not down with it. But there was another lady who sung, and she sung kind of nasty songs. She sung kind of like Betty Wright songs. What was her name? But she was kind of had a husky voice, kind of. Yeah, Chris, I went down for what happening. Where's my salt and pepper song? Oh, we forgot In Vogue. Oh well, a lot of them sing nasty songs nowadays, but uh, now this was my song when I lived in Korea. Baby, 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 ooh, baby, baby, hey, baby, baby. You got in trouble for that song? I used to, if I couldn't get a guy to dance with me on this, I danced Push It by myself because I was going to dance on Push It. And I had my own little signature dance that I did to Push it real good. Uh. I bet I probably couldn't do it now. How you got in trouble for that song, Tashana? Oh, Alice. I love Mr. Sexy Man. You got a whipping for singing Push It. Millie Jackson, yes. Seen her in person. Great, great. It was a great little concert. Oh. My mother hated Prince. Oh, you just trying to do the dance too? Yeah, yeah. Hi, Saved by Grace. Oh, wow. That is so neat, Saved by Grace. I wish she'd come down here. Staple Singers. What's that song with the daddy, with Pops? That's something that she has got to keep a picture with her. Because that picture will be something once she becomes the first woman of color president. Yep. Love the emotions. Don't ask my neighbors. Come to me. Don't be afraid of what you say. You know I love you. Come to me. If I had a voice, I would be singing more than I sing now. Good night, Chris. Tell Sandy we say hey and we miss her. Love Phyllis Hyman. I need to get me I need to call our place here because I want me a Kamala and Walt sign in my yard. Shirley Murdoch, yeah. Yeah, I was wondering what you was trying to say. Recessionista breeze, Chris. Oh, that was neat. That's definitely a memory that will last a lifetime. Yep. Well, I figure I don't have to sound good. The only person that has to deal with it is Parker. So he'll be all right. He will be okay. Are you trying to say Phil Collins versus Lynn Collins? Oh, how could I forget? Let me see if y'all know who this is. I like Gladys. You know, she's an all-time favorite. She's over there with Aretha Franklin, and I actually like Whitney Houston aunt. What was her name? What is her name? Dionne Ward. Does anybody know who that is? Where Alice at? She be knowing everybody. You think I'm body and you think I'm sexy. Come on through and let me know. If you really need me, just reach out and touch me. Yeah, it is Rod Stewart. I love that song. I'm a big Rod Stewart fan. Na, 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 na. I liked him better than Mick Jagger. Alice, I'm a little disappointed. You've been getting them all night. Yeah, we said Tom Petty. Did we say Tom Petty? No, that was Pink Floyd. Yes, you miss Rod Stewart. I'm really disappointed, ma'am. Dionne Warwick. I love Dionne music. A lot of people can't appreciate her music, but I like Dionne's music. And she was a crossover back in the day. A lot of people loved her music. I didn't know that Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers still have music coming out. Wow. Hmm. What was their song? Like Kenny Rogers, loved him with Dolly Parton. Yeah, Mick wasn't cute. I think just because he was a rock and roll singer, he got over on that. You didn't have to be cute. Wasn't a big Conway Twitty fan. Did anybody watch Hee Haw other than me back in the day? Hee Haw. I said I was gonna do that for next Tuesday, Lovecraft. Thank you. Alice will probably win because she's been getting them pretty good tonight, her and Tashana. Oh, Elton John. Yes, yes, yes. And Elton still singing. My teacher used to play him in our class during break. That's when I first heard about him. Let's see. I didn't really care for Benny Hill. Maybe I didn't get it because I was young. I don't think I got his humor. My brother loved him though. I hated Hee Haw and Lawrence Welk, but my dad watched it. I think they came on Saturday, and we didn't have a choice. If you wanted to watch TV, you watch Hee Haw and what was it, Lawrence Welk. When rock was young, me and Susie had so much fun. All the hands just kept getting stoned. All the songs anything I ever got. Who's gonna think how the crocodile rock? Around the clock. Crocodile rock. Well, my feet just can't keep still. I can get one by that time, Lovecraft. Or I could use my phone. They got a timer on the phone. The Monkees were kind of a spin-off of the Beatles. I like John Lennon by himself, though. Of course, Davy was the favorite monkey. What are you talking about, Tashana? Davy Jones. He was the cutest. He was short, but he was cute. Benny, Benny, Benny and the Jets. Mickey Dolenz, he wasn't the cutest. No. He had a nice head of hair, but he wasn't the cutest. Really, Tashana? Davy. And what was the guy that played on the Partridge Family? If anybody remember the Partridge Family. I should throw some trivia in there about old 70 shows. You love Mickey? Oh, I know what song. Now Danny got better looking as he got older. Because you remember he had his own talk show at one time. Yep, he had his own talk show, so he got better as he got older. I thought David Cassidy was so fine. Hey Mickey, hey Mickey, oh Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Mickey, hey Mickey, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Mickey. I don't remember this video. My real name is the girl's name off of Happy Days. Her real name, Erin, or the name she had on Happy Days? What was the sister's name? Left her, Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. What was her name on Happy Days? Jenny Cunningham? Joni. Her real name was Erin something. So which one is it? Joni or Erin? That wasn't a good show when they had her and just Chachi by themselves. Joni. Not many people are named Joni anymore. I mean, I watched Happy Days, but I'm not really a Happy Days type of person. I know who it is. Now, this man, I was a young girl, but I thought he was so fine, and he was a grown man, and he still look good now, and he's much older. He still looks good with his gray hair. I like Laverne and Shirley better. Yeah. He still look good now. I watched a documentary on him. Tom was a mess. And he dated a black woman for a long time that his wife didn't care for. But Alice, Kiss My Grits, Love Mork and Mindy, By Saved by Grace. Oh, Bewitched, all time favorite. Like Bewitched, like Hazel, like I didn't like Heckle and Jekyll. I didn't like Tom and Jerry. I didn't like what was it? The Road Runner. Uh, didn't like none of them. He was my crush too back then. He still look good now though. Tom has aged very well. Yes, he has. Love I Dream of Jeannie. Didn't like Felix the Cat. Scooby Doo. Didn't like Tom and Jerry. My son was so cute. He loved Scooby Doo. And he got so mad at me because he wanted to invite Scooby Doo to dinner. And I had to break it to him that Scooby was a cartoon and he could not come. I like the ones they did that were real people back in the day, like Sigmund and the Sea Monster, H.R. Puff and Stuff, Lidsville. I don't know if y'all remember those. There's a channel that plays all those oldies, Brady Bunch, all them. He's named Lars after who? Somebody off Tom and Jerry. Yes, the Banana Splits, Wonder Woman, $6 Million Man. He is so mean. That's why Lars is a good cat because he had the cat out and she didn't run her. I mean, she was there. He didn't have her on a leash and she stayed right around the van. Oh yeah, oh mighty Isis. I forgot about that. Yeah. All right, peeps. It's almost 11 o'clock and I've got to get up early. All right, good people. Dang, who was it that won the Still I Rise? Did you send me your Cash App? I don't remember no One Step Beyond. Um, I remember I used to love Twilight Zone, Barnabas Collins, and there was another one, The Night Gallery. You're welcome, Alice. Thank you for deciding to join us in the chat and not be in the bushes. Good night, Tashana. Tell Charlie we said hey. Still I Rise. Make sure you send your Cash App so I can send you your winnings. Everybody else have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I probably will be back on Friday. Alfred Hitchcock, always good movies. Still can watch The Birds. So good night, everybody. Thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Do all the stuff. Alice, you were wonderful. I guess when we do trivia, you'll probably be the winner. You and Tashana. Oh yeah, Outer Limits. That's good. That was good. All right, guys. I'm outie. It's 11 o'clock here, so I am out. See you later.